Born in my loft, dancer untame, a wilderness imagined, small cat, which we reached for real by plane. You stalked on the roof up the hall, heart nursing 6 kittens that grew with them, long-tailed, splendid-eyed cat. A disease struck the womb, left you savage fighter, playful at night, lamed, ireful you prowled in. Vet cut out the womb so rage might subside. Telephone rings, speaks, I hang up. Cat heart that knew me gone, I cried. It stopped beating, drugged in a cage. Dear, mine will too, and let go rage.
Slight man walking inveighs to himself in Spanish. Old frump does English. Trucks, taxis roll, loud relief, self listening to unlistened speech. Imagined answer awaited, like the moon's reply, the bayed moon. Satellite it shines belated on New York, where we rest unknown. Rest after the reply of fate to each, specific without weight. But weightily sweethearts on edge caress their voices or quarrel before knowledge, after knowledge, fondle both voices, boys and girls. Writing poems an employee, I lived here at 19. Who? I. Current boys 19. Their beauty of skin, all I can recognize on this passport. Soft, vague boy's smile recalls few facts, does his horror. Scales abyss, void becoming real. A heart's force, he was going mad. Which I? Surviving 40 years, schizophrenia of a goof. I remember his savage tears, the kind reproof, the kind reproof. Vague-faced boy he faced, what was it? A white old man, approved. I sit.
Alex Katz paints his north window. A bed and across the street, glare. City day that I within know, like wide as high and near as far. New York school friends, you paint glory itself crowding closer, further. Lose your marbles making it. What's in a name? It regathers from within, a painting silence, resplendent, the silent roommate. Watch him, not a pet. Long listen before glory, the stone heartbeat. When he's painted himself out of it, de Kooning says his picture's finished. Slight PR, tiny son. She lay a drunk Irish on pavement. Wasp, my block. Heave her upright. $2 the bastard, bloody trickle. Steer her, one each side, he's relieved. She my building, his child trails us. Honest Christians lurching we go. She heavy every which way, groans. Steep stair, he pushes her ass. She quickens. Grocery bag take from brown tiny hands. Return to my door, my 5 flights. At home can't recall anything clearly except small boy's bright eyes keeping his face straight. The Grand Republic's poet is Brooklyn Whitman, commuter Walt. Nobody else believes all of it, not Harvard, that finds him at fault. I have, but first he broke my heart. He points to the moon and breaks it. I look for him, 21st Street, sleep against the push of a cat. Waking, stumble to start coffee. At my back, Walt in underwear, his head slants from unaltered day, strokes my cat, the cheeks streaming tears, sits on the bed, quietly cries. while I delay turning round, dies. Grey-blue ridge, grey-green leafage, lucid mane, a Labor Day hush. High goldenrod, slope dun, spongy, field that alder and pine bush broach. I watch glitter the woods, watch budge the underfaces of branches. Forest holes on which my eyes bed, obscure voids that my heart munches. Against night sky, black nature humps. Below the edge makes a dense mess, fern, foxes bark, and my bed lumps to inches, joint of namelessness. Sentiment shot, sleep I will trust, in pre-shadow dawn light adjust. Disorder, mental, strikes me. I slip from my pocket Dante to chance hit a word, a friend's reply in this bar. Bare dark avenue, the lunge of headlights, then bare dark. Cross on red, 2 blocks home, Old 6th. The alive, the dead, answer, ask, miracle consciousness I'm with. At home, cat chirps. Norwegian sweater slumped in the bar. I mind Dante as dawn enters the sunk city. Answer one can understand. Actual events are obscure, though the observers appear clear. Drought has burnt the meadow pink gold. At night the long black house hutches, dropping asleep, these colors glowed. It's morning. Tom whimpers, clutches. Morning. A neighbor drives by, waves. Chainsaw in the woods, barks distant dog, green hills, a bug, then near leaves, sunny field, gloomy forest edge, where loom forward its withdrawn presences, pitch green, glittery, than ours older, their sort soul, millionfold animate. Noon, Tom sleeps. Later, eats mud at the pond, proud as a president, toddles on the road.